So we are about to head to Arizona. There have been some crazy developments getting from the Midwest to Arizona. We're still in Minneapolis. We're leaving for the airport in about 10 minutes. It's, what time is it, Bray?
4:04.
4 in the morning. We have gone through stomach flu. We have gone through bad weather. But we're gonna make it. We woke up this morning, our flight's on time, just waiting for our Uber. We're gonna call our friends who are probably still awake in Arizona, see if they can pick us up from the airport.
They're 2 hours behind us.
Oh, Britt's calling me. Britt, what's up?
Hey man, do we have a ride for the morning? We'll be in around 9.
At this point, it's looking less and less hopeful. So you might just have to get a lift.
Alright.
Go get them, I really doubt that. I like fully doubt that. So you guys will probably have to split a lift to our place.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Alright. And if not, I'll let you know,
Alright.
If I'll let you know, I'll leave it in time, and like, if you can get a car, I'll get you.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, man.
Bye.
Cool. See ya.
So that went about exactly how I thought it
That
would.
sucks if they're that far away, because Uber's gonna be spinning.
Yep. So, next time if we have any friends in Arizona that can help pick us up, that'd be great. But until then, we'll see you guys at the airport. Let's go to Arizona. Now we made it, so we are gonna head get our tickets, and we'll see you at security. Brisk morning. Don't worry, Bray, they'll pay off soon enough.
Colt from the internet.
Bray, where's the next stop?
Denver.
Denver. All right, so update for you. Bray, how's the turbulence on that flight?
Pouring.
It was rough.
It was a rough one. By far the worst I've had in my life.
Yep. Oh, and if you guys went to Instagram and you voted, the losers still won. But I don't think I'm gonna be wearing this for much longer. We had all of about 10 minutes to get to our flight, thank God. We came from there, and our gate is right here. So, next stop will be Phoenix. Just landed in Phoenix. We're here. Bray, how was this flight?
A lot better, I have to pee.
Yeah, we need a restroom. We're gonna find a rental. Meet up with the guys.
We'll go from there.
Go from there.
Go from there.
And we haven't let you know yet. Dear friend Jamie is getting married, so that's the whole reason we're here.
That's
So
why we're here.
yeah, so we'll catch you guys later. So we're here at the Phoenix airport rental car hub. Long story short, we found out we did need to get a rental car, so obviously we're gonna go to the cheapest spot, which is way down there. It's got the biggest line, cheapest price, and for a reason, because by the time it was all said and done, we thought we were gonna be paying 75 bucks, okay? We got the insurance, it was, the rate was gonna be $44 for the rental. And then we get up there, and it magically turned into pretty much 500 bucks. So we said, nope, not gonna do that, and we're gonna get an Uber, 28 bucks. We'll figure it out as we go.
Over rotation there.
Say goodbye, Bray.
Bye, Bray.
Say hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin. What up,
And
cuz?
the man of the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing.
Not the weekend. This isn't the weekend, but
No, it's not the weekend.
This-
But it's
one time.
Holding on to it. You let it go. Come on up.
Nowhere. Not with you there. For the win! For the win! All right, crew. So, Arizona treated us well. All the other guys got some type of food poisoning or something. So, we made it out alive, and Phoenix doesn't want to give us up because our flight got delayed. And so, long story short, we were supposed to get to Minneapolis. Today's Monday, we were supposed to get there at 6 o'clock tonight. Well, we're not even gonna get to Denver until about 4 o'clock. And that's putting us in, as of now, we're not supposed to get to Minneapolis until 7 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday. So, we debated canceling the flight, finding another. Cheapest one was what, $345?
yeah, that's with our refund that we get.
Yeah, with the refund that they'd give us. Then we debated just driving. Save us like 4 hours if we're lucky. So,
We haul.
yeah, so we decided we're gonna at least fly to Denver, see what our options are from there, if we could get a different flight. If not, we might be taking a little bit of a random road trip. So,
At least if we go from there, then we can kind of take our time and like
yeah.
check things out along the way.
Well, yeah, because either way, unfortunately for me, Bray's pretty lucky because he's got time off right now between trimesters.
Yeah.
And guess I'll just have to use an unplanned personal day, but you know, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. Who knows?
It looks like that's all.
It does. It's been a weird trip. Like, I've never been to the desert, so it's been really cool to see what it's like.
To be in the desert.
Yeah, it's just literally desert, and then there's towns.
And mountains. A lot more mountains than we expected.
Yeah, the mountain scene has been pretty good. Got a lot of cactus, the palm trees, cacti. So, it's been pretty cool. We're going to find something to eat, and then I don't know, that place looks a little sketch. We're going to find something to eat, and then we're gonna head over to the airport and let the journey home begin. All right, so here's the new update. We're in Denver. There are no other flights that we could have got on from Frontier until Thursday. So they gave us a refund for the remainder of our flights. And
We don't know, and they don't know either how much we're actually going to get back.
yeah, they're not sure. They said they calculated based on the miles, so we should be getting back about 60 to 65% of what our flight ticket cost. And on top of that, we get to drive through pretty much Nebraska, and that's about it to get home in the middle of the night. So 14-hour road trip, here we go. I'm sure you guys will be getting updates now because we got we got plenty of time. So we're gonna hop on this bad boy and we'll see you guys in a bit. That guy definitely thought I was intentionally doing that to him.
Did he look?
Yeah, he looked right over when I did that. Oh wow, those speakers are hard.
Oh, take a step back for a minute into the kitchen. Floors are wet and houses to run and dishes are broken. How did we...
Okay, so clearly we're not in a plane. So our little 3-hour adventure on how we're gonna get home was probably the definition of winging it, and also the definition or the results of winging it, because that was 3 hours and we decided that we're taking a rental car. And I'm pretty sure 3 hours ago we told you we were gonna get a rental car.
On the plus side is we could say that like it wasn't the biggest 3 hours of a waste of time, but it also like was at the same time.
Yes. I did the math, and from how the first 3 hours started to right now, we saved $100 an hour. So what rental turned out?
GPS.
Yeah, we're gonna take a left up here in 2 miles on 120th.
Okay.
So what turned out, the best rental price he had was $201. The best rental price I had was $230.
That was before they started throwing like hidden fees and stuff
Yeah.
as well. So.
Yes. So, long story short, I've only rented a car once in my life. Bray, how many cars have you rented in your life?
One now.
Yeah, this is the one. So we've got 2 rentals under our belts.
Colts was in another country.
Mine was in another country, so you can't count it. They were a lot nicer there, though. They didn't care. But anyway, yeah. So we got some experience, and we kind of know like some ins and outs, mainly through error and error. But so here's the story. The closest that we came to getting a rental, it was going to cost us 200 and, what do you say?
It was 261.
Sergio, right?
It was, yeah, 261 plus the $300 drop-off fee.
For-
And so most places have a drop-off fee of X amount of dollars depending on where you go.
Supposedly.
Yeah, it's supposed to be whatever place you go, but you pick a car up in one place, say Denver International Airport, and then you drive it to another place, Bloomington, Minnesota, where I'm living right now, and you'll get a drop-off fee. Theirs was $300, so that would have put us at like $560 or something like that.
Pretty much $600.
Yeah. Colt found another one for...
Yeah, so then I found one, still another mile. So I found another one, and it looked good. We were on the phone with all these places, and they were like, oh, if you pay right now, it's gonna cost this much. And the lowest on the phone we had was $190 with your, right? And so it was a huge mess. Then we were looking at Amtrak, taking a train. Then we looked at Greyhound bus. Then I called some people that I knew in the car business and was like, do you guys know anybody that needs a car driven up? Do you know anyone that has cars for sale here? We were like, let's just buy, if it's gonna cost us that much.
We went to Craigslist and tried to buy a car.
Yes, we went to Craigslist and tried to buy a car. So if anyone in the Denver area is looking for a Toyota Tacoma, 2003, 190,000 miles, $500 from a guy named Roger. So you just let him know, find him on Facebook. But, yeah, up at the stoplight. I think we're hitting for 76 there. So, long story short, oh, and my sister lives here, by the way, but she's in California. So I said, hey, why don't you let me borrow your other car and we'll just drive that up. Well, she was worried about how we'll get it back, and I suppose that's a good question. How? Anyway, check out the view for you guys. All you see is the sun, but we see mountains, so sorry about that. No, you're not gonna hit that yet. Buckley Road, take a right, so it's like right after the. Anyway, so yeah, so she was like, oh, you should try U-Haul. So we were gonna try to rent a U-Haul, and then that was looking like $800. And then finally, her travel savvy boyfriend Jesse, who is like my travel knowledge idol, found used Orbitz. So here's where our advice starts kicking in here. If you're gonna book a rental car, book through Orbitz first off. And our preference, I would say, is safely to go through Hertz, because Hertz hooked us up with this car for how much?
In the end, it'll be $91.
91 bucks. This is where you're gonna turn right.
Yes, there's obviously like some fees and whatever.
And he's under 25, so
yeah,
they had to
under
charge.
25, so I'll even get charged more than usual.
Yeah.
If we don't, I don't know, there was some kind of fees and stuff that we get refunded once we return it. But at the end of the day, it's $91.
91 bucks. So, with us getting our flight canceled, that refund will probably be around 60 or 70 bucks each. Yeah, so
no, we have gas. We'll have gas.
Well, but let's just, for the rental purpose, so like 90 bucks between us, 45. Before we start filling up with gas, we've saved probably 20, 30 bucks. So that's nice. Downside, we have over 1,000 miles to go. So that's kind of what we have left.
So now I get lots of updates.
Yeah. So what turned into a video about going to Arizona is going to turn into 20% Arizona, 80% Midwest United States at night.
So you don't get to see any of it.
No. And you can't even see the nice, pretty mountains right there. So
stop watching now.
Yeah. So you just tune in later. It'll get better. Picking your nose?
I was itching my nose.
Okay. There's a difference. Say goodbye, Bray.
Bye, Bray.
You ready to go? Snow's here, which means we've made it back home. So, Minneapolis, just returned the rental, and it cost 40, 50?
51.95.
51 bucks for the rental. So, Hertz for life. Now we get to drive another 4 hours? 4.5 hours home. We took shifts of 3 hours each driving. We've had 2 shifts each, so now we're gonna finish off with basically 2 hours of driving each, and then we'll be home. Are you tired? I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired. Get it on camera. 711. You. Go get him. Say goodbye, Bray.
Bye, Bray.